Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can fix the issue where your monitor screen keeps flickering while watching YouTube videos. So the very first thing we need to do is head over to our internet browser. Now for me, I'm using Google Chrome. You could be using a different browser and the steps are going to be somewhat similar. So if you're using Google Chrome like me, what we need to do is come over to these three vertical dots in the right hand side, come all the way down to settings, and then from the left, we need to come down to system. Now you'll see this second option from the list here, use graphics acceleration when available. You actually want to disable this option like I have it on my screen here, and then you'll need to restart your browser and check to see whether that fixes the issue. Now if that doesn't fix the issue, another thing that could be causing this is your browser extensions. So what we need to do is come back over to these three dots here, scroll down to extensions and come into manage extensions. Now what I would recommend doing is just disabling and turning off all of your extensions that you have inside of here. So we can do that just by pressing this toggle button here. And as you can see, I already have mine already disabled. And then once again, you can check to see if that fixes the issue. Now if that's still not working for you, the next thing we need to do is head over to the start menu, search for settings, and then just bring up the settings window. Come over to the left and we need to select system inside of display, and over in the scale and layout tab, just make sure you have scale set to the recommended amount here, which for me is 150%, but for you it could be slightly different. And once again, just make sure display resolution is set to the recommended number here. And then we're going to come down into advanced display. So what you want to do is come down to choose a refresh rate at the bottom. And I'd recommend setting this to the highest number available, which for me is going to be 120 Hz. Now you can try lowering this to see if this fixes the issue, but generally speaking, you should have this set to the highest number available. Now the next thing we can do inside of the settings window is just come down to Windows Update from the left hand side, and then you're going to go ahead and press this check for updates button. Now I know this is kind of a generic fix, but surprisingly this does sometimes fix the issue. So just go ahead and make sure you're fully up to date here. And then the last thing you'll need to do is head over to the start menu, and this time search for device manager and come into the device manager window. Now inside of here you need to come down to display adapters and expand this, and it's super important that our graphic drivers are fully up to date. And to do this, all you need to do is locate your graphics card. And we're going to right click and select update driver, and then just go ahead and press search automatically for drivers. Now as you can see, I'm already running the latest drivers for my device, so we can close out of here. And that should have now fixed the flickering issue when you're trying to watch YouTube. Now let me know in the comments if this did or didn't work for you. And if you did find this video useful, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.